Okay, okay, okay. Today we are going to harvest some grapes. So, I have never seen these grapes get so big. These are wild grapes. They usually don't get much bigger than this. But I guess if you let them go long enough, they'll get pretty big. You can see the difference. And actually, I'm going to try one and see. Mmm. Oh, wow. Mmm. So it actually tastes like a Concord grape. Tons of seeds. Well, not tons. There's four. But what a difference. I'm thinking, what's today, September 15th? About a month ago, they were turning blue. And I, I, I thought they were ready to pick then. But I'm glad I let them wait. But they're getting to a point, well, at least these guys here. See how many are drying up, and what's happening is the seeds are becoming ripened, and then they're going to drop down into the grass. And I'll be cutting and pulling and trying to control um, wild grapes all for years to come. I mean, I'm probably going to have to do that anyway, but I don't want to encourage that any more than I need to. So we're going to just do a quick clip and, actually, I could even remove the vine. I don't know if I want to do that. Probably not. But now I'm going to have to go and pick through each clump, each cluster, and get rid of the ones that are not, well, I guess I could just pick them off. Some people pick them off, some people mash them on the vine. Maybe I'll just pick them all off and wash them and mash them. I've made juice before, and then from the juice, actually, yeah, I'm gonna just clip some vines because we don't need this hanging in our face when you walk by. So, maybe I'll clip here. A little unorthodox way of harvesting grapes, but the truth is, it's gonna grow um, more in the spring anyway. So these little branches here, they start out as new growth in the spring, and so what I don't cut back will turn into they'll turn into new vines that will then send out new shoots. So I'm just gonna snip them all down like this. I mean, it's wild anyway, and I'm gonna have replacements. So if I screw it up, something tells me there'll be other chances. I can screw it up more then. I made this little trellis out of bamboo just to give them some support, but they're so full right now that they just they weight that all down. Okay. Ah, I'll probably take this out. And this. I'm not. Got things all tied together. Hooks. And watch my tomatoes fall down. I hope not, anyways. Alright, so that goes there. So we don't want to clip. We will take the green branches that are coming off. Those are all the new growth. And as I'm doing this, I am seeing little grapes dropping down in the ground. Here's a cluster that got away. Oh yeah. Some of these clusters may have already fallen down. Oh. And snip. And snip. This is handy having this basket right below. It's got leaves on it, but it's okay. Look at that, even new growth now coming out. And it's September already, like the 15th. And it's still growing new. So there will never be a shortage of these wild grapes, I don't believe. I mean, the thing survived its first winter in this much soil in a pot that was only 4 inches at the most. It might have only been a 2-inch pot for all I know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break from this camera for a little bit while we go and cut down some more and come back in a little while. I just have to observe this here for a moment. This is just so sweet. So the tomato plant is growing up into the trellis, and it's got its branches sort of draping down, and I roped it up. Now the tomatoes are sort of going in a swooping motion like that, in a bow, I guess you'd say. And then we have the vine of the morning glory coming along as well in that same swooping vine motion. And it's coming into the grapevine, which is also swooping in that motion. And here is where the grapevine and morning glories meet. Actually, I have another junction where it's like that, which I'll go to in a moment, but look at all these tomatoes up in here that are growing together with the grapes. So I guess these are grape tomatoes, grape beefsteak tomatoes. And all kinds of tomatoes in there. And here we have these grapes, the other side of the vine. These vines mixed in with some more tomatoes. And ironically enough, these are cherry tomatoes, but they grow sort of in a grapey cluster. I think these are called Sweet 100s. And look, still more flowers. Oh yeah, and they're vining up the tree. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They're going up a long way. Ugh, giant spider web too. So, oh, and here's another vine that got away. Tomato and grapevine is actually holding it there. It's supporting it to a certain degree. But we need some more assistance, don't we? And that other... Oh, hello, Mr. Reno. You gonna pick some grapes with me? here's this other spot where the grapevine here meets the morning glory here. It's like these two are kissing. And they're holding hands, the morning glories and the grapevines. Oh, look at the flowers up on there. I think those might be the perennial sunflowers. Oh, actually, here's the other point too. I didn't realize. So here we have grapevine. So this is what's coming all the way from around the shed, around the top of the roses, and now along the fence line. And I actually let those grapevines go back towards that way because the morning glories are on a rope that is wearing away. And so I thought maybe if there was support from the grapevine in case it broke before I was ready to do whatever needed to be done in order to fix that. Say it was full of morning glories, but these morning glories have died off early this year. I think it's been so hard on the ground being so dry. But yeah, so morning glories and grapevines coming together. Isn't that right, Mystery? Okay, so I have cleared, harvested off about 6 feet of vine. And look at how much more I have left to go. Oh dear, oh dear. All of these luscious grapes. The trellis bamboo has broken multiple times, actually. I need to come up with a better solution again. But just want to climb up on here. Actually, I'll move this forward just a smidge. So just want to see everybody up here. These grapes were the first to turn blue. So they're the priority right now to get harvested. Helicopter? Oh, that's the sunshine. So again, from one hand to the other, this is how far I have harvested. And we have probably probably 4 or 5 pounds there. So far. Gonna clean up some of the branches out of there right now, and then I'll see about clipping the rest of those while the sun is still shining, because I have a feeling that once the sun gets past the tree line or house line or whatever line it's falling behind now, when it probably the fence line, I have a feeling that the mosquitoes will come very excitedly to bite me in every place possible. So I want to get this taken care of before that happens. Actually, I haven't been too bad really in the shade. I'm in the shade right now, and I don't have any. But it's only a matter of time. And they're vicious right now. There are all these little mosquitoes, and I think they know their days are numbered. Their time here is limited. So they're trying their darndest to get a piece of me. And I can't have that. Alrighty. So yeah, we've got quite a volume, and we're gonna keep getting more. Stay tuned. Okay, check this out. I was snipping along at my branches and cleaning up the leaves and stems that I don't need. And I came across this guy, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is the making of some grapes. Huh. Be cool to just leave them. But what do you do with all the seeds? Ew. Mad respect for the raisin industry. Just gotta say, like, Thompson's girl, you got it going on, girl. I have a little helper helping me. He's spotting me as I climb my ladder to reach the grapes. He's a good little helper, isn't he, Beanero? Oh, cutie order. Mystery. He's making sure that no grapes get on the ground there. So I cut back all the vines that had been attached, and it dramatically decreased the amount of grapes that I still have left. Now I'm still going to have to go through and pick out all these dead guys. But, and I still have lots more to harvest. But I just thought I would show this because it dropped down from this line here into this line here. So it's about half the volume that was with the branches included. But now we're going to get up and we're going to clip. Whoop! Gotta watch where I step. I don't want to go planting any new guys. Oh, there's my Beanero. He's waiting for Mommy to climb the ladder. Yeah. Who you visiting with over there? I thought I saw some other cats from the neighborhood. Oh, I'm a little too far for my under bucket reach. That's okay. Oop. And we'll just clip that right there. And here. Oh, the morning glories in my shirt. They're a little bit tickly. I probably should be easier. Don't want to burst them open prematurely. All right, we shall return. Okay. Basket number 1. Basket number 2. And I still have whole entire stems, like branches and leaves and dead guys I gotta dig out. Oh, and a random tomato. But I've gotten half of the vine that's over the table, or well, yeah, all the way along here up into the arbor, and everything that was mixed in with tomatoes up here. And I even harvested some tomatoes that were ripe, and then ones that were way up, like, see these vines here? They were at least 10 feet over my head, if not 15 or 20, up there in the tree. And I pulled them down, and I have all their unripened fruit right there. And there's still more to come. Some that are still fresh green, and some that are ripening up. And there'll probably even be a few more flowers, like that one right there will probably flower, and we'll probably be getting tomatoes. There's some more right until the cold weather starts. But that won't be for another week at least. So I think I'm going to hang up my shears for the day and feed cats and feed kids and feed mom. There you go. 3-for-1 feeding. Oh, are you ready? Did you hear me say I'm going to feed a cat? You're a cat. You were already in the house, but you got out. As I was heading out the door for my green babies. So it looks a lot barren there now, but it will look more barren after I'm all done. Anyway, we'll see you another time, another day, as we harvest, continuing until it's all done. The end.